Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go from NRG Stadium. He's going to field this at the 2. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Has room down the left sideline. Oh, I don't think so. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars go up 6-0 here in the first. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Jaguars get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, Brock, I highly doubt all the plays will go as well as that one, but this coverage starts off the game with a major W.
That's all you could ask for right there. You come out so focused, so dialed into your game plan. You start this game strong, and you quickly throw a wrench into their opening script on the other side. That starts to play head games, and it certainly gives your defense a ton of confidence.
And he'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. Room inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Roll.
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready, 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 ready.
They'll go right back to Pierce. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Ready, break.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Waste of time. Can't we score? Ready.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Hut, hut.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here we go, here we go. Check go.
Play action on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That was simply a case of not enough time available to let that play develop. That throw was out so quick, and he wasn't able to reel it in.
Ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Back now, pressure on its way. Completed to Collins. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's enough for a 1st down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Come on, come on. Set.
Right back it goes to Pierce. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Texans reach pay dirt for the 1st time this game. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Pressure off left, and it's blocked! And the Jaguars grab it! And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2.
It's far from this kicker's first NFL campaign, but I bet you it's one of the first kicks he's seen turn into points on the other side. Hey, listen, fault is shared by everybody, but I'm sure he'd prefer this to be the last time it happens in his lengthy career.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, let's go. Go. Take right open.
Now it's Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Hey, run. Go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Jaguars in a punt formation. And this is the first time he's been called on today. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. 58 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be Texans football. They're out and set. First and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They'll come out throwing. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Try and get in it to Nico Collins. So it's second down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. From the gun, here's Pierce. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. The former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Let's go now.
Third and long for him here. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Red on red.
They've got a man in motion.
Here we go, son.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's brought down for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Hey, go.
ETN again. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard gain, and things looking a whole lot better now. 3rd and 3 upcoming.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Lawrence working from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. One quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Our score 16-6. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. That pass complete to Goddard. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Hey, easy. Route.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Hey, Lion. 11. Silver.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
The kick by Shudak is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Pierce up the middle. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready?
Houston calls it 2nd timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready?
From the 32. That pass caught by Tank Dell. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Handoff, headed left, Pierce. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Throwing off the play fake here. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Red 23.
Counter give to Etienne. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. They'll run here following the penalty. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Gun. Hey, run.
From the 28. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. He's at the 30. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
Running left, it's Pierce. He loses the football. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the Texans with a 2nd and 7. They give it to Pierce. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him maybe a yard on that play, Brock. Still 7 to go on 3rd and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Ready.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Dell now in motion right. Here is Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Everly's kick is good. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Red on red. 11, Agate. Here we go.
Lawrence now off the play action. He's got the hook up to Ingram. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Sink right.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. Collins there to grab it.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Go!
Here's a throw. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Man in motion here. 1st down throw, Lawrence. Completed to Davis. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Check smash. 30 left.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Pocketed isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
11, add it.
Looking to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Texans are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. On now is Cook to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting... Second half, we've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
All right.
From the gun, Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his second interception of the season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Here's ETN on first down. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, easy. Route.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. This is hauled in by Ingram. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets them the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars push their lead further to start the half. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars take a 3-possession lead. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. On now is Cook to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the give to Pierce. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
First down, ball at the 36.
Rip, 23.
Putting a receiver in motion. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. He finds space for a few yards that time. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Finds his fullback. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Hey.
Receiver gets it on the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That's why you often see some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Hey, run.
From the gun, Etienne gets it. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long. The kick by Shudak is good. And that extends the lead to 20.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drop. The 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finding Collins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Ready.
2nd and 10 now. Gets this one to Harris. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
On the set.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Ready.
He'll throw it yet again. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Nico Collins with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans drop the lead back to 13. After seeing his point after blocks, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, go.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Looking to his fullback now. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And the Texans grab it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
On red.
One of the tight ends motioning left. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Now it's Lawrence. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey, easy. Route. Go. Let's go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Hey, Lion. Great job.
Davis, the motion man right. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. 3 quarters in the books from this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Rip, 23.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He has the first over the middle. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
And he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. The Jaguars have likely locked up the win right there. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try. He's throwing for it. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll come out throwing. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. So that brings up 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one intended for the running back. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Dive in, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Throwing it again here. He'll get this one to Brooks. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, It's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Connection made to Dell. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 5. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down, just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
On the red.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Jaguars nearing their 9th win of the season. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hey, easy. Route.
They go right back to ETN. So this one goes against the offense. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Hey, Lion.
They send a man in motion. Throwing out to the left. Cut. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Oh, it's an option to the right on 3rd down. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Shotgun handoff to Pierce. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Ready?
2nd and 6 now. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That one ends up a gain of 6. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Pass play on 1st and 10. And they pick him off again!
Let's go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Jaguars, as we'll see you next time from Houston.